and today we are going to be making a fabric trivet, and also I'm going to be showing you all the new fabrics that I just picked up. So let me get started with all this new fabric. So I have a quilt store that's super close to where I live, and I just happened to be going past it, and of course I had to stop. So here are some of the fat quarters that I got. This is an awesome little Halloween stripe. And I haven't opened them all. I'm gonna take off all the stickers. This one is a coordinating fabric for the row by row event that all the quilt shops do. Why are you doing this? I don't know what my thing is doing right now. But yeah, this is a coordinating fabric for all the row by row experiences that a lot of the quilt shops do. Basically, during the summer, each quilt shop has a free pattern that you can go and pick up, and you can make it. It's usually applique or just regular piecing. This one is super cute, and I know my bestie will love it. Let's see what she's saying over here. What is going on with this stream? Alright, so this one is super cute. So let's see if I can put it closer. So it has just cute little sayings on it. It says chocolate, biscuit, sugar, cream, and it just keeps going on and on. So it's a really good one for like around the border or to make as your binding. I picked up a lot of like food related ones. Right, this one says like best cook, cheesecake, measure, mix, bake. It's got a bunch of little like bowls and spoons and stuff like that. Super cute. I don't know what this thing's doing to me. We're just going to remove that scene so it can stop getting in the way. Alright. This one is kind of like that Italian style print. So it has like at-home chef, 30-minute recipe, savory, taste test. Another cute one for the trivets. This one's sort of like that black one. Actually, I think it is actually the same black one. So these two actually say the same thing. This one's just in a cute little teal color. I totally didn't realize they were the same thing. Right. What is this thing doing? Alright. I'm going to try and see what's going on here. So it looks fine on my software, but it doesn't look good on the YouTube streaming. I'm going to refresh my page and see if that'll help. Because I want you guys to be able to see these fabrics. Maybe? I mean, it says that the stream health is good, but you're not seeing my face. Okay, there we go. Now you can see my face. Alright, because this next fabric is just super cute. Alright, so this one has recipes all over it in little block style. I'll go ahead and open it all the way up. So it's got like chocolate syrup cake, butter and jam thumbprints, cherry hand pies, like just super cute. You could always cut out each of the little individual recipes and make that into like a quilt tag, or you could cut them out and kind of like make a border with them and do it with the trivets or with a like anything that you want to do. Right. This next one, it was in the remnant bin at my quilt store. It's basically all of these. Let me get that stash out of the way. So I got all of these little, how big are these? 6 inches by 20-inch strips for $10, which is pretty awesome deal. Because like if you're doing like little mini quilts or things like that, great price for all these. So there's buttons. This one, like it looks like it's got like, I don't even know, like dress patterns sort of thing on it. It's very interesting. We got some stars. It could definitely be for a Christmas quilt. Some little blue squares, some purple, and it has like some little gold dot flecks in there. Little peace sign circle things. I don't even know. Really awesome stripes. This one is like one of the reasons why I bought this one. It's got all different types of sewing instruments on it. So it's got needle and thread, it's got little applique hearts, it's got scissors. Super cool. And this is the other one because it's got a bunch of different color bobbins. Well, let me hold it up like this. So I'll figure out what I want to make with that. And there's this one that's got a different bunch of sayings on it. So it's a flair for fabric, inspired, fat quarter frenzy, just a bunch of like little fabric sayings. And the new thing that's like so popular this year is all these little llamas. So they're super cute. I know the fabric store has like so many coordinating fabrics for this little guy. And this is some fun little plus sign all over fabric. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that too. Alright, so let's, almost forgot. So if you're really into applique, this, oops, so little tiny pieces. So this is called Perfect Circles. And what's really great about this is that if you're doing lots of circles, oops, one more, you can cut out just a little bit of your fabric and then use some basting glue, which looks like it's this. And you take this and run a little bead of it around the edges of this circle, and then you'll cut out like about 1/4 of an inch around the circle, and then you'll take your iron and fold over all that and press it down, and then you can take your little circle out because this is reusable. Don't throw these away. And you'll have like an awesome pretty little circle that you can do like basically anything with. And it comes with this little gadget right here so you can put all of your circles on it so it stays together. And it comes with a lot of circles, like my goodness. So this is the biggest one. I don't know if you can like see how big that is. And then I think this is the smallest one. Like it is super tiny. Like wow. Let me see if I can get all these back together. Oh no. I'm totally going to lose at least a few of these. Alright, so now to make our trivet. Of course, I did not make one first to show you guys actually what we're doing. But it's super easy. It's kind of compared to the pot holder that we did in the last video, I think it was. But I'm going to use the new fabrics that I just got. So I'm going to use this one, and then I'm going to use this one, the one with the recipes on it. So most of the like largest pans that you're going to be using this holiday season are like the 9x12s. So what I did was cut out, get that one away. I cut out a 13? No, a 15. Hold on. I don't know how big I cut it out. A 11x15 of our thermal interfacing. That way it's big enough to be able to sit that pot down on it, or pan down on it, and it's not going to actually touch the table. So with that sizing, we'll also need to cut out a 11 by, gosh, I can't remember these sizes, 11x16 fabric from our front and back. So many little things on my desk that are just getting in the way. Alright. So there's 11. Push the laptop out of the way. And of course, my ruler doesn't fit. So if your ruler doesn't fit, you can just fold your fabric in half. Make sure at least one of the sides is lined up. There we go. Alright. Put that one off to the side. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one at the 18 inches that it is long. Just because, I mean, I'm going to cut it off at the end anyways. Alright, and then our other fabric. What's really great about these fabric trivets is that you can just whip them out, like all in one day. Just whip out like 5, 6, however many you want to do in one sitting. Alright, you know, trash out of the way. Alright, so now we're going to make our little fabric sandwich thing. So we're going to have our backing fabric right side up, and then our front fabric. Gosh, that was way bigger. Alright, we're going to match up one of these sides here. Right, you're going to put your front fabric right sides together, and then your fusible fleece on top of that. And then since it's quite a bit of an overhang, we're just going to go ahead and trim that off. All right. Get this bundle out of here. All right. Now we're going to sew along 3.5 of the sides. We want to have an opening so that we can reach in, grab everything, flip it right side up. Just reposition this top piece a little bit. Alright. I'm going to flip it over to this side and sew it. I hope I have enough bobbin thread in there. I totally did not check. Start in the middle over here. Now for the corners, to get them to kind of like have a really sharp point to them, instead of going like here. So instead of sewing it, let's see if I can get on, like just the right angle, we're going to actually sew it with a, alright, we're going to sew it with a little like triangle on the corner, because when we flip it inside out, it'll have a better angle thing there. And don't you like my cookies? Okay, put this away for later. It doesn't really matter like what kind of angle you want to do or how big of an angle you want to do. It's just whatever size you start out on the first one, try and get it close to that size. Alright. Now make sure you did do a back stitch on your openings here. Since we are going to be pulling, we want to make sure that there's enough strength on those to where they're not going to pop out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and just trim up all of these edges so that we don't have a ton of bulk. You want to just trim it to within 1/4 of an inch of your seam that you just did. So with this method of sewing, we're not actually going to have a binding that we have to do. Now you could always use the same method as I did in the, which one was it? I know there's another video that I did where it was more of a sandwich, where we did the quilting on the outside instead of doing it like this. I just can't remember which one. Alright, so I've got my whole thing trimmed up all nice and pretty. So we're going to go in, make sure you're on the side where it has your backing and your front facing each other. You're just going to go in and just grab a corner and just start pulling. Just kind of run your fingers along the seam and just push out. All right. that looks super cute already. Like, my goodness. Alright, so here is my almost finished piece. So there's all my recipes and my awesome little fabric on the back. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick press. That way when we go to sew this seam that we have open here, it's going to lay a lot nicer than it is. Ouch, my iron is hot. Alright. Get that out of the way. Alright, so now everything is ironed. So you're just going to kind of go in. You got to use all fingers. That's why I have my little wrist pin cushion. I'm just going to go in and fold down everything. And this is definitely a point where you want to stick some needles in it. Alright. There. Alright, let me switch my thread to a white because I think black would just look silly on a very light fabric. Oh, I don't think I have a white poppin', do I? Oh, I do! Yay! Get this switched out here. Woo. What are you doing? There you go. Alright, let's just thread this thing along. Yeah. I just got my nails done today, so like I don't have any nails to use to get this thing through. There we go. So we're going to start kind of up here before the edge, or before the opening. That way it's a little bit easier to control. And we're just going to sew like a quarter of an inch in from the seam. And this will just make sure that it's not going to roll. Oh, my wrist on again. Alrighty. Just these threads trimmed away here. There we go. Alrighty. So there is the finished trivet, and you could always do some more quilting like in here as well if you wanted it to lay like really flat. You could have added some cute little piping or lace around the edges when you're sewing it together. It's however you want to personalize it. So I think this is just super cute, super easy to do. It'd be a quick gift for whoever's house you're going to for the holidays, because you can roll it up, tie it with a string, and it doesn't even need to be like put into a package. It's good to go. Right. Well, thanks guys for watching. Hopefully I've taught you a little something. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to see all the other videos that I've posted. The Lyrics for a Needle Facebook page is on the stream in the corner there, as well as my Etsy shop. If you have any questions, or if you have a recommendation on what I should do for my next video, just put a comment below. Thanks for watching.